Good morning, students. Today we discuss about the data structure, its introduction, what is the need of data structure, its classification, and what are the data structure operations. So, firstly we discuss about the what is the data structure. Data structure is representation of the logical relationship existing between the individual elements of data, or we can say in other words, the logical or mathematical model of a particular organization of data is called the data structure. Now, actually data structure is the basic building block of a program. And now, what is the need of data structure? It gives the logical or mathematical description of the structure. Second one is the implementation of the structure. How it will implement on the machine or computer, we will define it by the data structure. And here we describe the logical or mathematical representation of the data structure. Third one is the quantitative analysis. Here we discuss the quantitative analysis of the structure on the basis of time and space. On the basis of time, we can determine how much amount of time needed by an algorithm or program, and that we call as the time complexity of that program. And similarly, by the space, we can determine how much space can be occupied by a program or algorithm. It will determine by the its space complexity. And both are the quantitative parameters. On behalf of that, we can analyze the data structure. Now, we discuss about the classification of data structure. If we classify the data structure, then we will classification of data structure. Data structure broadly be classified in two categories. First one is the primitive data structures and second one is the non-primitive data structure. In case of primitive data structure, they are directly operated by the machine instruction, or you can say that they are the built-in data type. In this type of data structure, we are using int, float, char, double. These are the basic primitive data structure, and these are already defined in C language by the keywords. In non-primitive data structure, they are also classified in three categories. First one is the array, second list, and third is the file. In array, we can store similar type of data elements, and that are stored by continuously memory location, and array elements are stored continuously memory location. In list, we can define it by two ways: linear and non-linear data structure. A data structure is said to be a linear data structure if its elements form a sequence. That means they are forming a sequence one by one. And in case of non-linear, they are not forming a sequence. In case of linear data structure, there are two types: stack and queue. And in non-linear data structure, they are tree and graph. Stack is a data structure that is last in, first out, LIFO type of data structure. Queue is a data structure which is LIFO type, first in, first out. The element first comes in the queue is removed first from the queue. Tree shows the hierarchical relationship between the data elements. Similarly, graph is a closed cycle by which we can define the such type of data structure. Now we discuss about the operation performing on data structure. If we discuss about the data structure operations, there are basically 4 operations that are using maximum in the programming. First one is the traversing. Traversing means accessing each record exactly one time. Here we read data only one time. Second, searching. In the searching operation, we can discuss, find out the element required location or the position of the element by which the some given keys or clue by which we can define the location of that particular item. Third one is the insert or insertion. Here we, in this type of operation insertion, we can add an element into the data structure. And last one is the fourth is deletion. In the deletion operation, we can remove an element from data or record. These 4 are the basic data structure operations. Here we can also add 2 more data structure operations. First is the merging, and second one is the sorting. In merging, basically we combine the 2 lists or 2 sorted subgroups in a single form. And in case of sorting, we can arrange the data elements in something logical order or some given order. We can define the data element. So basically these are 6 data structure operations that are using in data structure mostly. Okay, thank you.